Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Channel Plays. I'm Rob, aka Star Shadow, and some Star Traders on a Saturday. The last episode, we helped out Kadar, ex-Special Ops, escape from Steel Song prison, where he was going to be taken to be tortured by Steel Song, Special Ops, Lead Ops, Secret Ops, whatever. And so after executing a cunning plan to infiltrate the Steel Song and then find ourselves doing the actual transport of this prisoner to the Fog Dane, the Steel Song Special Ops. Instead of doing that, we decided to help him escape because that was the plan the whole way. Stab Steel Song in the back, and we did. It was great. And then, of course, the Fog Dane attacked us, and we showed them who's the boss. That was us. And now we're off sailing once again. We're following the stars, sailing the stars, flying through the stars. I have no idea what the correct terminology is for this, but we have now come across another spacer out there who is in a bit of trouble. Got screwed by his crew, betrayed by his last captain, and so he is being hunted by the bounty hunter Zerad, who you've been watching for a while. You know we gave him a little piece of our mind, if you will, many episodes ago, and showed him who's the boss. Again, it was us. So he's back, apparently hounding this captain, this merchant mechanic, apparently. So we'll see exactly, maybe at some point. But the contact is with Spice Trader Tumet. He is holding Nik Ramius here, and if we want to help them, we have to get some rep with her in order to talk to him. So we've already done that. We did that at the end of last episode. Did that with some good old intel. And now she's happy. So can we meet with Nikolai? Though I wish to delay it, you are right. Eventually Nick will find his way back to the stars. I won't let him risk it without the help of someone who has earned my trust. But you, Captain, you have. You've proven your worth. It's time you meet Nick. We've been looking forward to it. Greetings, Captain, from one spacer to another. I have heard so very much about you from dear Tumet. I can say the same, Nikolai. Your reputation as an expert merchant and negotiator is well known in these parts. Okay. Did you have anything to do with the collapse of Adex Thul's trade alliance? All things considered, I wish I had at least gotten a cut. It's the least that two-faced traitor could have done for me. But no, sadly, I just took the fall. What type of unique skills can you offer, Captain? My first job on a space trader ship was as an extra hand in the engine room. It was just a small freighter. I learned a lot in those years. I know my way around a ship better than most. So he has high repair and skill and ranks in mechanic job. Cool. But that didn't last too long. Another captain who couldn't hold it together. Starting to sound like it might be his fault. Since then, I've been using my silver tongue to make sure things work out better. But as you've heard, I've had my share of bad turns. Still, as long as the credits are singing, I'm happy. So he also has high negotiation skill, and his primary job is as a merchant. If we resolve this issue with the death warrant, would you join our group? That would be no small feat, Captain. I would be in your debt and would happily forego the lawful signing bonus if you offered me an officer's cabin on board. Okay, so what can be done to resolve the death warrant? It would not be an easy task, Captain, but I know you can help him. Prince Adex Thul and his dog Zerad won't let up unless someone intervenes. Nick is eventually going to fall into their hands. Are you willing to help? Though I have no great small sum of credits to offer you, I would be greatly in your debt. But Dad didn't tell us what we want to know. What does it take? Perhaps. Tell us what you think we could do. My heart sings to hear it. Our sycophantic words have given Tumet hope. We've gained 2 rep with her. Well, let's go and try. We could try and negotiate a settlement. It is possible. After the collapse of the treaty, I'm sure his coffers are running lower than he would like. You think we could pay him off? He wants retribution, but he needs the money. He might ask for less than you would expect. Even as it stands, Prince Thul wouldn't ask for less than 50,000 credit. That's it. That's cheap. That is cheap as hell. Alright. Okay, so you're willing to negotiate, okay. But what if I wanna... we could remove Bounty Hunter Zarad from the equation. Zarad is the one carrying Nik's death warrant. He's a chart trader, as are you. You can meet him in battle without fear, retribution justice, from right chart. No star trader may bring a case of retribution before a faction judge, and no faction may prosecute a star trader on behalf of another captain. So reads Saloon law. We could intervene directly against the Bounty Hunter's Rod, and the Prince would have no legal case against us. However, defeating Zarad wouldn't resolve the death warrant. Prince still would eventually hire another bounty hunter. Nik leaves this world on your ship. It would give him a head start, and it would make Adax think twice about tracing him. Okay, so there's that one too. So now we have two options. We could buy off his life, which is super cheap. Or we could go and find Bounty Hunter Zarad and give him another piece of our mind. The thing is, of course, is that our ship here is not suited for not that great at combat. We are decent if we can get inside, and I can start sending in wave after wave of my own men to take out wave after wave of their own men. But getting inside can be a problem. It's kind of if we can do that, I'm fine. We can take out pretty much anyone. But if we can't, we are absolutely positively screwed. So that's the one thing. I mean, I do want to take out Zarad because Zarad is Zarad. We want to take him out. Sucks. Should have been dead. Should already been dead, but he's not. We'd like to finish the job that we did. On the other hand, like I said, it could be just a death threat, or just be us failing to our deaths instead of getting in there and fighting the way we can. Of course, we do have another option as well. We can do it here. Why are we so far down with Makdum Noe? Interesting. We were up higher. Interesting. Actually, everything but Kadar is actually lower than I remember. Oh, and the Baltos, of course. Thulun, of course, is low because of what we went through previously in the Spirit Academia mess. But anyway, the other idea I have is make a stop somewhere where we can military. Oh, we don't have military rank with them? I thought we did. Definitely buy a military rank with them. Is buy a ship used to get into the fighting. Kill a big ship that we can load with big guns and have options. We could do that. And we may very well do that. Do we have time to do that is the problem. Or do we go and we attack Zarad and try our luck? No. So, Adax Duel is in Gart's Rift, which we hate. A lot of his stuff, okay, a lot of them are here. As long as the bounty hunters are haunting Ming, Nikolai is trapped in Tibet's compound. While it's not clear, death warrant, we defeat Zarad. We will buy Nikolai some breathing room, and the right shirt Prince Adax Duel will not legally demand reparations from us. Oh yeah, the other thing about this though is, if we do it this way, and we can't hire him, which we can't right away because of our ship situation, which is that we don't have an extra officer cabin right now. would he be gone? While if we buy off the death warrant, I think he sticks around. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, so our agility's been solid, but that's about it. And engine speed, it's fine. Our engine speed's 19, you know, solid. I mean, if we go to a big ship, it's gonna be even worse with all this stuff, but at least we'll be able to fight for long range. And if people decide they want to move us in closer, then we would surge our way in close and then give them the poundy pound. Or we could also get craft, burning craft. That's the conundrum right now for us. How do we want to do this? The competing desires here. We can accept both of them, so see what happens. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what this first guy looks like. Oh, patrolling sucks. I can't. We suck at patrolling. Damage, of course. Luckily, this is very good. We have some time to mess around a little bit because they're not very far away. Low conflict, very nice. But the vault is with lots of 1 grade or edict. What? It's dumb. They're all bad. I don't like this at all. Why are we? What? Don't need to lose even more. This is killing us. This is killing us right now. Nice one. Unexpected ship. Now what? Smuggler. This is getting to be ridiculous. Getting to be ridiculous. No contact. No. Okay, now this is. That's ridiculous. We're just gonna pay this off then. Even though it's not the greatest idea. Go into Midgard, where they absolutely hate us. It's the Baltos. That's never mind. Already tried to screw us here in Makmunwe territory. Killing our rip with them. Okay. Holy cow, there's not a lot of friendly faces here. Of course they're gonna attack us. It's just the way the ride chart are. Yes, the way they are right now. Just curious. Nope. Alrighty. Uncovered 7 Clan Alta Mesa intel records. Nice. Bacterial infections, okay. Maintenance, good. Safe and efficient work shift, good. Refuel, successful, good, all good. We're doing a good job. Captain, there is a retired Richard diplomat waiting at the starboard who wants to speak with you. See her in. Many welcomes, Captain. Greetings from the void, Miss Kane. You seem to be a bit young to be retired. I got out of that game early. I've heard a bit about you and your crew. You have? Oh yes, I'm a listener, Captain. I retired young, and I found more lucrative ways to ply my trade. Listening very carefully is one of them. I think you and I could have a very lucrative relationship together, and others would hear of your exploits for sure. What kind of work do you have in mind? It's all very personal business. Right, business. Dropping off something here, looking under a rock there. Looking under a rock. Quietly looking under a rock, officer. I understand what you're saying, Miss King. Come visit me if you're interested, Captain. Right, has turned her diplomatic skills into those of a Richard spy. No one is surprised. We can visit her if we are interested in her offer. And I believe this is actually the next story. Quest line. Right, so let's talk to the Prince. Esteemed Prince, we are honored that you would grant us such an audience. It is an auspicious day for a meeting. Of course, Star Trader. I know why you are here. We have come to ask that I relinquish my right to legal retribution against Nik Ramius. Nikolai did not sell you out, my prince. Captain Mikhail is the one who profited from your loss. That may be the case, but what does it matter? There was enough evidence to make it an open and shut case for the Reichert judge. Someone has to pay for this betrayal. All will see that my influence is not diminished. He doesn't care. He's just using him as an example. Now that you are here, I have an alternate proposal. I will reward you handsomely to help me capture Nikolai Ramius. I am sure that you can get him onto your ship with a few friendly words. Deliver him into the hands of my bounty hunter, and I will pay 30,000. We have come with a different offer. We are willing to pay a lump sum in compensation for Nick's wrongs. I am amenable to that. If there is just compensation, I will drop the case. But I think you should consider my offer thoroughly. Oh, we can betray him for 30,000, which is absolutely chump change. That would be really terrible. We're not gonna do that. Or we can bring 50,000 to the table and try and whittle the price down as much as possible, which, since we have a save, we're going to be able to do, and it's probably going to be nothing. But we're going to do that. You have a silver tongue, our trader. That is probably why you get along with Nikolai so well. I will call my bounty hunter off and drop the death warrant. Nikolai is free to go. This little experience reward. While the prince cut a hard bargain, it's clear he needs the injection of credits. The final cost of the bribe is 46.4 thousand, which jump change, as I said. But Edix has agreed to call off his bounty hunter and drop the death warrants. So all good stuff there. So we also did this. That's good. An achievement. I think we're starting to open up some of the ships that are locked behind achievements. Alright, let's talk to Cassie Kane. What kind of lucrative work did you want to discuss? Yes, the lucrative work. I reserve that for those captains I can trust with my ambitions. I can't just give that kind of work out to anyone, regardless of how much I've heard about you. She needs 30 rep. Which means, boom, sell intel records. You can definitely pump her full of intel. Alright, what's the stuff that's gonna get the big money with talents? Big money like that. Those two. 4 rep, 3 rep, that's 7. I was looking for stuff at good prices. 10. 18. He's not getting any influence. 19. 21. 23. 26. 28 and bam. Kabam. And that's how it's done. So you're now ready to discuss your lucrative offer at last? I had a feeling you shared my ambition. You see, as a diplomat, and now a diplomat of a quieter kind, I've spent my career serving Reichard's interests. When you build a web this big and this strong, you can feel a tug on the farthest thread. So what exactly have you detected? I got a little fly caught in my web recently, and when I learned more about what he does for a living, I made sure to apply extra sticky webbing. He is a lowly DeVoltos researcher, but he had a chance to work at a prestigious research site. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't hack it, and they released him to a lower cohort. That's fortunate for us. Because he's now poor and resentful. You know how the DeVoltos love their standard of living, is missing the old style and looking for a way to get it back. Sounds like the perfect target for a bribe, especially considering his line of work. Exactly. And what's more, it turns out the team he joined was assigned to trying to prove the Gotha scanner theory. The what? Of course, you wouldn't know anything about it. In 198 AE, I helped arrange a scientific collaboration summit between Reichert and Thulum. It was a difficult team to hold together, but they were working on deeply theoretical science. The result of their 3 years of work was the theoretical concept of a Gotha scanner. And what is it? It relies on a spectrum. Haha. Who are we kidding? Neither of us are scientists, but we can both smell the stink of credits of the very idea. Exactly. Whatever the science behind it, it would greatly increase a void ship's ability to sniff and intercept signals. It would change short-range void communications forever. The results were only published privately to a Reichert and Thulu military. The results were only published privately to the Reichert and Thulu military units involved, but somehow this DeVoltos team had gotten a hold of them. Likely a bribe. What goes around a star eventually comes back around the star, as they say. My rat, Andrei Hall, claims that the team had a prototype working, that they had found a way to implement what our scientists could only dream. If it is true, DeVoltos will tip the espionage world on its head. And so, I need you to help me gain every scrap of information we can. Andrei Hall is waiting for a bribe purse to give us the exact location of the lab. I want you to deliver those credits. Once he has given us the location of the lab, we need to do a preliminary sweep of the system to learn everything we can that we might use to our advantage. Okay, so she wants to get a hold of this tech. This will be no simple spying mission. Take subterfuge, deception, and more to infiltrate this lab. But the reward for capturing such technology would be high. Okay, so this is a story, not what the one I was thinking. The vignette, but it does result in getting that scanner though, which I don't remember exactly what it does, but you might want it. It sounds like this new tech could be worth a few fortunes to Richard. There is no doubt that the credits would come raining out of the sky. I have contacts in the military who would open the war chest if we had the design in hand. But it won't be easy to get. You're going to have to go deep into enemy territory, Captain. Okay, so we have a story mission. Alright. Question is... Can we balance both? Can we balance our good rep with the DeVoltos with this mission? Which of course we are going to do. I mean, the problem of course is that in order to take advantage of this technology, we're going to have to get the Reichert reputation back into the positive so they'll sell it to us. So it's kind of a long-term kind of thing. Both doing this and getting the rep down, which means we got to do a lot more spying. Get us some more intel so we can start working on it. Maybe buy a pardon, I don't know. Although we could always just buy a pardon and just keep the intel records to pump the Devoltos so they stay positive, maybe? That might be an opportunity. Alright, so Jesse Kane has paid off a disgruntled researcher who was once inside the Devoltos research team who is secretly developing the new Golfa-based spying technology. Once we have delivered the bribe to this rat, we can shift the focus of our covert operation to the specific Devoltos holding where the work is being done. Well, the rat is waiting on Imtini for this bribe. Once he has it, he has promised to reveal the exact location of the research team. Without this key fact, we would never be able to interfere. Let's do it. Yeah, I like new technology. So we're at minus 159. What that means is that if we were able to get out of the Steel Song negatives of negative, what, 20 was it? Or 750, then that means this shouldn't be that much either, probably like 600 or something like that. Which is not a problem. I don't mind that at all. Much risk and no intel records. Oh, I need to actually... We paid him off. Let's go talk to him. Because if he's still there, then we're gonna be doing a couple things. We're gonna be working on the Gotha technology, waiting for a story mission, and then we're gonna try and get ourselves into a new ship, I think. We'll see what he says though. Do you see yourself in a new ship? I do. That's a disadvantage, but so we may try and salvage this reputation. It's only at a negative 100, which is pretty much nothing for us. We come bearing good news, Timet. We have reached a settlement with Adax Thol. Cool. May the stars shine their lights upon you, Star Traders. It was a very expensive deal. What? It was cheap as hell. We are both in your debt, Star Trader. If you would accept me as an officer, I promise to work to repay that debt. Timet, you have to go, either with our friend here or with another Star Trader. You've known that all along. Of course I have. Star Trader, you only have to ask and I will return the favor in any way I can. Currently, I don't have room to offer you a position as a ship's officer, Nikolai. I can wait only a little longer, Captain. But if you would take me on as an officer, I will work hard to repay you. I mean, that's good stuff too. So does it say how long he's gonna stay? Which way is this gonna take us? Okay, next we go back through Midgard now. Let's go through Cadrenal. Why can't we go through Cadrenal? I mean, it take us to Dauntless. Either way, we're gonna be going through Dauntless. I don't want to go through Midgard again. We're gonna have to check out a couple of places here on the way. Okay, so now we can... So things to do here. We need to keep our friendly relationship with Devoltos going. Did I do anything? No. That did nothing. Reduced their base hull facility to 2, and we still can't bribe them or anything, so that basically did nothing. I believe I totally destroyed these guys, though. They're lucky. We would totally destroy them. Totally. Completely. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we will stop here. Who do we got here? I don't know who we got here. Oh, because I'm filtering. There we go. Smuggler and a faction judge. You got to get out real quick. Oh, let's take a look here. That card's got lots of cool stuff, but once it comes to like up here is where we're starting to live a little bit. Something 25 total components is quite good, but we are looking for 32 components. I mean, the ship engine didn't. God. I'm trying to see what the actual advantage of some of these would be. White engine behemoth. That one's gotta go to a lot of armor and shield. And definitely a battle cruiser. It's got more hull. Like the speed is all jacked. It's got a little more fuel, but the fuel difference is not that high. Yeah, I like don't see what the point is of those comparatively. The main thing about this is just the armor. Shield, not great, but the hulls are pretty solid. This maxes out officers, most officers you can have, and this maxes out the most crew you can have. So we can actually stuff more people in. We would have to figure out exactly what. We probably actually spend some money, a couple of gunners, until we'll actually be shooting to death. 6 large components. Also 6 large components. We previewed it. Quarter. Probably take out a cargo. Look for something with some fuel and cargo. I don't know these structures here, reinforced structures here. We probably take a couple of these guys out, throw in some shielding. Quarters for one officer, yeah, we would be definitely switching some of the stuff around. Guns, we definitely want something big up here. We would buy. I think we would actually look into that big torpedo thing that they were selling from doing the Spirit of Cadonia, the Cadonia big ass gun. Then we'd probably have a couple of close range guns in, so if we did get in close, that we could shoot people. But mostly by long stuff, long range div. It's got a lot of big guns though already on it. The deflector rate was 15, so yeah, we would definitely, because that isn't all this all of this reinforced structures. Isn't that kind of redundant, especially if we upgrade all of those? There's a basic medical bay. We would definitely take that out. We would probably put in the same one we've been using, which is the combat one. Houses an officer as well as uses it. Then we would cut that out right away. Forward drive. There's a lot of upgrading we would do. See, this is why we were. This is why we're making a ton of money, so that we can buy and then upgrade something like this. Oh, if we look at it, Eva, we would still be good. Just what we have. That's pretty amazing, actually. That is pretty amazing, actually. I'm really surprised, actually. Maybe not so surprised, but it's probably because we would have to upgrade the bridge for one thing. Yeah, that's a thing. It's 4.5 to build with. We would want to leave us like 3 million to work with on upgrades. Because we would definitely want to upgrade it with some some craft stuff. Not full carrier. Full carrier, we don't have enough fighting talent for that. But yeah, definitely some guns and stuff like that. That'd be cool. It'd be cool. What's the filter? It's in 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. This? It's 42, 47. Oh, this is one of the ones we looked at. Antique collector? What is that one? That seems like a... Didn't match anything we... Oh, exactly the same. Okay, see. Craft. For sale. Filter by for sale. They're all for sale, apparently. Just can't get some of them. Alright, let's get back into what we're doing as we consider what we want to do. And also I have to consider where we want to buy it. I don't think there are any faction-specific big ships, which would be great. I don't want to fight you guys, but I'm gonna have to. Skip would have been kind of tough because there's not really anything friendly. There's like right there. So we are going to do what we do, because now we can do it on this guy. Yeah. A little something, but the evasives should keep you from hitting us again. Yes, come closer. Reel them in. Reel them in. Now we could twitch surge. Try to get all the way in. Or we could hit him with the perfected approach. It give us an extra for shooting at him. Yeah, we don't really need to waste that on him. Let's hit him with devastating shot. Actually, should I hit him with the switch search? Broadside. You missed. I missed. What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Okay. Okay. That's a ship. Okay. I do these two guns then. Yeah. Oh, trying to run. That, unfortunately for you, is incorrect. Incorrect, okay. Target matrix. Okay, what happened to our stuff we gave them? We gave them a little piece of our mind with the devastating shot, did we not? Oh no, we did not. That's it with that. We're in close, we're not going to get away. Not going to get away. Which means we're going to send in our most deadly fighters to really make sure you guys understand what you got yourselves into. Yeah, 15. These guys are basically just fodder. Basically just fodder. Oh, that's right. You don't have you have a sniper, so you can't do that. Couldn't one-shot that guy anyway, but I might be able to kill him before. Like this. Good. Good strategizing. Good strategizing. The enemy's commander plasma artillery. Oh. Right. We'll be back to get some intel, so not a big deal. Big miss. We have one gun. You guys are in trouble. No hunter, get some experience. Combat medic here is a little in trouble. Sergeant, better officer, and soldier. So let us We had a buff. We don't like buffs. I want to do a combat heal. That's why I'm trying to figure out whether I can get it off, and I think I'll be able to. Throw a grenade. Oh, they didn't die. Interesting. And what? How are you not dead? What? 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 Alright, so now we are starting to really hit them with the stiff. Is there anything else you want? Just to put the stick in a little bit more. Put the boot into him a little bit more, I guess. Oh, their ship's about dead. Gunners might win this battle, actually. Another combat medic. Oh, nice. 25, though. 21 and 26, okay. You're the only combat. Oh, no, I think you were a gunner. My bad. You're useless now. Can I kill you? Not sure. Yes, good. Throw the grenade. Nice. Nice. And of course our doctor. Saving lives and taking lives. Pound on them some more as we do. Pounding is what we do. Pounding and easy. Curious if we wanted to throw anyone else there, out there to get some breakfast. Gunner, good. Doctor. Alright, so you're at a high level. Nice. Nice. Oh, the grenade. Nice. Oh, Merle break. Cool. I thought they were gonna get a shot at us. They did not. Got their fuel tank. Don't got much fuel. Gunners are killing them. Killing all the guys that are manning their guns. I don't know how many more beatings they can take. We're starting to get into their officers here. This is spy, is it not? Oh, that's the bounty hunter Swee. Okay, I guess we're in the final countdown. We are in the final countdown. Unfortunately for you, you got buffed and it did not help you. Ooh, you are a little tougher. hell? Whoa, wrong answer. Ooh. Completely wrong answer. Oh, wrong answer. Oh, that was definitely a wrong answer. Oh, Agnes. It's like I thought I said Angus. I was like, Angus Brick. You are now a sitting duck. And I think that will wrap that one up. Yes, it did. We didn't blow up their ship. I got really lucky that time. We still have 6 people left. I'll run someone back. Plus 6 rep, okay. Not something we're gonna be dealing with, right yet. We may not be being nice to the Metro. May or may not. We have a rep problem? No, it's a health problem, isn't that? Yeah, dangerously low health. Alright, so let's see what we got here. The rat is waiting on Antony for his bribe. Once he has it in hand, he promised to reveal the exact location of the research team. We've never been intervened. We need to smuggle the shipping container outside of the Star Traders district for the handoff. The local security forces catch wind of what we are carrying. They will not be happy. They will take it. Tension grabbing brawl can do. So you're the one that Kane sent. We have your money, y'all. That's all that matters. What matters more is what you can tell us about the research lab. Where is it and what weaknesses does it have? It's a Defaulto's military lab. It doesn't have weaknesses. Now let's just take it slow. Think about it. Protocols, procedures, record keeping, secondary locations, the personnel. There are weaknesses. All. You don't get this heap of money unless you talk. Alright, let me see. In the end, he had some juicy tidbits to share, along with the lab's exact location. It's an open secret that the site's security commanding officer, Carl Valsa, is a spice addict. Spends a few too many nights down in the plates. And the chief research officer, Kai Mar, was brought in from off-world. She left her family on Nevalto's Prime for this position, her husband and her 2 sons. So there are angles. We need to do a preliminary sweep of the lab system for anything else we might use. Cool. So we got some ends. We know what we're doing. We're spies. Oh, but we lost rep already. Oh, 24. That's not very. It's also not bad. Can deal with that. Again, that's what the intel is for. Permian Nebula. Where are we going for that? Oh, that's in Zenroom space. Might next to be perfect. Alright, so let's head out there and check it out. Nothing going right up there. Our fallen, very, very nice and friendly, especially with our man Rosek still here. He loves us now, of course. Saved his bacon. Blackbird scientist. Probably still has nothing for us. Oh, there's the Devalto's Duke though. Got edicts and stuff, but we might want to wait until we're done with this before we come back to him. Also, we gotta sell stuff to them anyway. Right. We will stop on Ralingen real quick for a pit stop, and we'll talk to Estelle for a second. See what she's got to say. Ooh, a successful retrofit prevents faults. Good job, y'all. Good job. Oh, she's got nothing for it. And day at 6. No problems though, no problems. Jump that blockade there. Around. Ooh. I think we're hitting ourselves with the holes 15, 15, 15. We'll do talent serve again. Final talent here is at 11 though. I like the fact that the captain is a bodyguard for herself, I guess. Right, so we'll start working on commander then. I think we're doing pretty good then. Oh, you have a talent. Merchant quartermaster. Always nice. Got 4 saves though, which is good. Reputation with your contacts, that's always kind of interesting. Let's do that though and get into a black market. Less risk. Always helpful. Black markets are dangerous. Liable to take all your stuff. Never good. Correct. Devat. Truska up here should be the direct one to go to here. Check it out, refuel, perfect. Not fighting. Not happening. Not happening, y'all. Right, here we go. Perfect. This is where we want to be. So we'll leave off, and we will pick this up next week. We'll try and get into the Devalto's research station. We will try and get that information so we can give it to the right chart. Apparently, they do stuff for us though. Like I said, the scanner does become available eventually. So, I guess we'll start working on the right chart as well. We start balancing everything. So we're all full here. Right, diff. Right. So that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for joining me, hanging out, everything. If you're enjoying yourself here, watch it on Twitch, that follow button, that notification button coming up. You can also follow us on social media at Streams by Star on Twitter, !point Twitter, and the Twitch chat will get you there, and !YT will get you to our YouTube page with the playthroughs. We've got going also previous episodes of this one, and our other traders playthrough, our first one as well. And if you enjoy those videos, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff there. All you can do at this point. We also have a new YouTube for our Lego work, build streams, and other stuff up there. If you want, you can check that out too. !Lego YT in the Twitch chat will get to that. And of course, we do include links to the Twitch and Twitter in the descriptions of the YouTube videos, so you can check out everything and get to everything. So, thank y'all for joining me. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate all the support. So stay well out there. Stay good. I'll see you again next time.